Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Karl Smart from the Outerhaven.net, and I have a little bit of a surprise here for you today. I got a nice little package on my doorstep the other day from the nice people at Wizards of the Coast, and also a nice little collaboration between them and a company called 17 Rock. What this contains is some of the newest Magic the Gathering cards from the Strixhaven set, along with some mystery goodies. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing, as well as I guess we're going to be breaking some packs. We're going to get in that good old cardboard crack, as we like to say in the card industry, and open some packets. So much for looking at my ugly mug for so long. Let's switch over to a much better position. As you can see, and to excuse the terribleness of my setup here, as this was very unexpected, and yes, I do have my Ava Media graphics card because it is running through my camera, which is what you can see basically right here. And of course, there's my main camera here as well. This is only here so I don't lose picture. So, this box is from the people at 17 Rocks. You can find them at 17rocks.com.au. And let's have a look at what we've got inside. I do apologise, this is probably the best spot that I've been able to get for all of this, so I will show everything to the camera here, and anything close up will switch to the other view. So, as we open this up, for some of you who might have seen our promotion on the Strixhaven card set, we would go about the 6 houses of the magical schools that are represented in the Strixhaven set. As you can see, we have a nice little promo sheet which explains exactly everything here. So we'll leave that there for a second so people can pause and have a look at it. But basically, I'll give you a quick read over. Welcome, students. We're so glad you have chosen to begin your mystical studies here at the prestigious Strixhaven School of Mages. Strixhaven is the latest setting to explore in the most popular trading card game in the world, Magic the Gathering. Well, yeah, I would agree. I played Magic the Gathering for many, many years myself. Though I think at the moment Pokemon, due to the ability to sell out of packets, have really hit the popularity time. As a new student, you'll be able to join one of 5 colleges, each with a clear identity and method of learning magic. You have the Lawhold, which is home of passionate scholars of history filled with curiosity. Prismati, where creative and expressive artists make stage. Quandrix, mages that find magic in patterns, fractals, and fundamental forces of nature. Silver Quill, which spring battle poetry into biting arcane insults, plus a stylish look to match. They sound like my favorite already. Witherbloom, when nature is enhanced or greatly exploited for personal gain. Enrollment starts now. What do you choose? There is actually, I believe, a test that you can take from the Magic the Gathering website, which will tell you exactly what school you're meant to be in. But unfortunately, I don't have time to take that as well. I might take that in a separate video. But this box actually contains a few things. So what we'll do is we'll get these out so the box doesn't take up most of the screen from here on out. Find a way to get these around on my setup. The floor. What a great, lovely thing. So, what do we got here? So, it seems that we had the 5 it looks like all 5 schools of the mages have been represented here in the 15 card basic draft booster sets, which are your main set. And we've also got what looks to be an accompanying group of School of Mages set boosters, which are only 12 cards per pack. From what I'm understanding, there's the maths are a bit different in each packs, and they could be very different to what you have seen so far. And accompanying these are pieces of chocolate. So, as I work furiously with the camera here, we have 1 piece of chocolate each, representing the emblems of each school. And I'll even make sure to try and see if I can get them up the right way. So we have this. This one is Warholt. This one is Silverquill. This one is Quandrix. We have the Prismati. And finally, this would be Witherbloom. So, all these are they're nice, big pieces of chocolate. Wow. I'm meant to be losing weight from my wedding right now, and this isn't going to help. So, that's going to be interesting. So, what we're going to do, considering I have this nice little setup like this right here, what I'm going to do is we'll start with. What we'll do is we'll take one draft booster, one set booster, and we will go through all 10 packs. Just remember that these will be available at your local card shop as of the April 23rd, if I remember correctly. Strixhaven. Yes, April 23rd, 2021. I believe the weekend before, or 2 weeks out, which would probably be this week, considering it's a week out, there would be pre-release already either going on, happening this weekend, or slightly delayed due to stock issues, which a lot of companies are having at the moment due to that silly little virus we had little last year that really put everything out of place. So, first pack. A quick look at the pack itself, actually. This is one of the 15 card draft booster, basic booster ones that you're going to be able to get at your local card shop. Interesting new characters in this one. I do not know most of the lore, mainly because I have yet to check it out. They're actually releasing the lore in a comic book as well. I did find out that as of the week of this recording, which is before a little bit before release, there has been Magic the Gathering has released a new comic book that is in all local comic book shops at the moment that actually explains a little bit more lore behind Strixhaven and the characters found therein. So, 15 card boosters. I don't know any of the positioning as they usually do with these, so we're sort of having to work this out together. Because it used to be once upon a time. Oh wow, okay, these I think are backwards. Excuse me while I play my cards close to my chest, and we will have a quick look at how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, yep, five from the front, go to the back, at least in the drafts. So we're going to start going at these cards here. So summoning spirit. That looks that's not sorcery. It's a lesson. Lesson is one of the new card types that is being brought in with this set. I'm not 100% sure on how lesson works. I will have to wait until I actually play this with a friend of mine to actually understand what's going on with that. So, curate. Sorry if I'm getting the angles wrong on this. I'm trying to work on what's going on with these cards. So, yeah, thrilling discovery. So we got sorcery, crushing disappointment. That's like half of my card balls. Rise of excess, big play, lots of instance I've noticed. Unwilling ingredient with a frog on it. I love it. Prism of the Ages. Silverquill, Pledge Mage, Tome Shredder, which I like that, and this is the token for this, an Inkling. He looks a bit like a what do you call it? A symbiote. Now, as I said, as I was about to say, symbiote looking guy. Pretty cool. Now, the only thing's going to be with this is I know for a fact that the card under here is the main one. So I'm actually going to go from the back because it's the silver and then your big ones. So I've got Hall Monitor, Lizard Charmer. So I'll even put these here. Actually, let's just. Sorry, I'm just going to flip these around. Tokens, I can put them up there. Now I got them in the right order. There we go. So we got Rothar, the serial artist. Mascot, Interception, Sorcery. Then we have a Quandrix Command, which looks to be one of our rares. And then I believe this is a Mystic rare. This is Harmonize. Now, if I actually remember correctly on this, I'm actually looking this up as we speak. These are the new cards. Now, these are the new. These are brand new cards from what I remember. But there's like 2 different versions of them. Not so much harmonized because it's sorcery. It's a reprint. But the art itself, there's something about the art, and I was talking about this with a friend the other day, where you have an English art and a Japanese art for the same set, and yeah, So this is the English art for Harmonize. The Japanese art for it is bear with me a moment. There's actually that. So that's the Japanese art for Harmonize. This is the English art. Now, supposedly there is a chance for you to pull the Japanese art in the English boxes, from what I understand. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can pull those, if we can pull one of those. So we'll move on to the next bit. So one thing I'm glad is they've got plenty of movement in these packs now, because people like myself sort of crack them from the top, because we're lunatics and we prefer to actually do like that. I'm sure there's somebody out there going, "You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong." Okay. I have no idea what that is. Somebody want to explain this one to me? This one. Art series. It's a nice little puppy. I have no idea what that one is. Okay, so these are set out more like standardized booth to a degree. So we have forest, environmental sciences, enthusiastic study, Warhol campus, Warhol pledge mage, combat predator, Olin shield mage, expressive iteration. Oh, hello. I believe I have just pulled one of my first Planeswalkers. So what we'll do is we'll have a good look at that one. That is nice. Rowan Scholar of Sparks on that. Let's have a look. Oh, it's actually a double sider. Come on. Focus. There we go. Oh, look at that. Rowan, Scholar of Sparks, legendary Planeswalker. And if we flip it around, we have Will, Scholar of Frost. Oh, this is funny. I have a mate called Will. He's going to find that one hilarious. That is brilliant. I will actually keep that aside. That is nice. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so we move back to the other spot. Get this. The Biblioplex. Sounds like Barneyplex. And then we have another one of the nice new art cards. Eliminate. So she's a silver. And then we have a shiny expel because magpies. And then we have an amoeboid changeling. Ugly little bubble. So that's not bad so far. We've got a couple of interesting polls. It'd be interesting to sort of see what our prices is. I might actually go through while I'm editing and add prices for this, see how we go. But just remember that a lot of the prices that I might look at are possibly re-release prices. It might be worth until you see this one, which will go live on the 23rd. So yeah, given away that yes, I have got a couple of these in advance, but I don't have much. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go introduction to Annihilation. I'm really trying to get these as close to the camera as I can. Eureka moment. Arcane Subtraction. Charge Through. Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, that one I like. That's sort of a very soccerish. So obviously they have their own sports there at Strixhaven by the look of it. As we try to get the focus. Oh, cause there we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That is very cool. Very cool. Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Escarped Wall. Spriteful Squad. Blood Age General. Field Rescuer. Teach by example. Seems like we are going to start getting a lot more of the crossover cards. So mixed color decks are going to be a big thing from the looks of it, and that's a little piece of junk that we won't need. Then we have another eliminate. Then we have Shale Dean of Radiant. That looks to be a rare. Pondrix Curator. Explosive Welcome. That's pretty cool. And Lawhold Excavation. Quite interesting to see some of these things come up. It looks like if I was building a deck, I think white at this point in time would be the deck that the cards are telling me to play, as it well seems. Yeah, now we're just skipping past the note. Okay, so we got another one of these this nice little art card. There'll be something else to be considered. Now it seems that these art cards are a part of the 12-pack set boosters. So there's a little bit difference in what you're getting there. And like I said, these are built more like your traditional decks in the terms of what's coming out. So you got that. Elemental Summoning. Tone Shredder, we've seen him before. Visceral Wall, we've seen that before. Illustrious Historian. Relic Sloth. Make your mark. Get that. Go! Twin Scroll Shaman. Maelstrom Muse. Oh, looks like we got our raid. Dream Strix. Hello, another mythic, another mythic, another mythic. Oh, I love my mythic. Oh, increasing vengeance. I like it. I like it. I'm a red player by default, so something like that is lovely for me. Lovely. And we got a shining silver mage, which we have seen that before. I will tell you now that is not an error. This is a cross promotion for Secret Wave, which releases some very special and targeted Magic the Gathering cards from time to time. Extremely hard to get, but amazing quality, and it also becomes a token. So on to booster number 4. Gee, we're going to be here a little bit. People got their settings. We've already been here for 20 minutes, so we'll try and get this moving a little bit quicker this time around. Let's try and get things going as quickly as possible. Introduction to Prophecy, Skinslate Adapt, Infuse with Vitality, The Wall again, Lane Line, Invocation, Mage Hunter's Onslaught, Gear Battleseer, Enthusiastic. That seemed like a friend of mine that when she studies. Like, I will take the biggest book, even though I am the tiniest person. Beaming Defiance. Yeah, it's a lot of people I know. Bibliotech Assistants. And we're about to get into the nice ones because there's our Inkling, who is our token. And we will turn around, swing these around as quickly up to the side. People get a preview of what we just did if they look quick enough. Grooming Ignis. Prismati Apprentice. A bookworm. That's a big bookworm. Bibliotech is our rare. And it looks like we have another Eliminate. I believe this is like the third Eliminate I've picked up. And of course the England. Let's just have a quick look into them. These are all the silver, so the uncommon. So we got one, two, yeah. We've got 3 eliminate. We've got 3 eliminates in that fancy little art style. Oh well. So be it. As we hit what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is pack number 6. Pack number 6 of 10. I know this is not our usual content here at the Outerhaven. I know people are more used to video games, but we also cover all sorts of other games as well, including ones like this, where the packs don't want to seem to cooperate with me. But we do cover everything. We do cover toys, games, and everything else. And we have yet another art series. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. Why is that not a card? Probably is somewhere, and I've yet to see it. So we're going to go through again. We got the planes. We got the necrotic fumes. We got expel. Thrilling discovery. Spellfactual. Creative outburst. Pyromatic apprentice. No day. Oh. Going through these so fast, I didn't even notice what I was up to. Snow day. There's our rare, which is supposedly that is another one of those reverse cards. The good thing is they tell you down the bottom now that they turn into something else. That's interesting. It's only a rare, not a mythic. But you get those in addition to your standard rare in your pack. Good negate. There's something for me blue players out there. A shiny big play. And a light up the stage sorcery. Interesting. We'll have to double check through these, make sure I have them all split up properly. So, what does pack number 7. Pack number 7. What do you got for us, my friend? No idea. Okay. Elemental summoning. Pop quiz hotshot. There's Marty Campus. Professor of Zoomancy. He's a bear. He's a bear. It's cute. Needy. Needy. That's coming. There you go. That's Professor of Zoomancy. Ain't he cool? Leech Fanatic. There was a storyline in Resident Evil that involved leeches, and it never turned out well. It's probably going to be the same for that guy. Condrex Campus. Mage Duel. Combat Professor. Witherbloom Campus. Fuming Refugee. Oh, that dude looks sick. Still don't know what this card is, but you can be used to represent a double-faced card. I'm not too sure what that means. But, he ran away now. He's gone. I'll fix him up later. Hold Excavation. Team Pennant. Demograph Woe Eater. Ecological Aspiration. Mythic Rare. Yeah, boy. Day of Judgment. Another Mythic Rare. I love it. I love these. These packs have been quite good to me. These nice little packs have been quite good to me. Oh, there's the back of my head. Sorry about that, folks. So, second last set booster. We have wild card pack. It's a pest. We all know who that is on the crew, don't we? Now we got another one of those nice little art cards, which are quite cool. So we have Mountain, Rectal Summoning, Fuming Effigy, used been before, Pilgrim of the Ages, Pillar Drop Warden, Stonerise Spirit, Stonebound Mentor, Team Pennant, we've had that before, Storm Krillin Artist. Okay. And our rare, Strict Proctor. And an Infuriate. And a Faithless Looting. Okay. That's our shiny. Okay. Okay. That's our. Yep, that it is. Okay. Interesting. Let's just say some of these arts aren't that great. That was one of them. That was actually one of them that I was talking about with a friend about the other day. About how, like, you want to try and get the Japanese arts for some of these things. And that's definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. Like, it's very much one of those cards you definitely want to, like, I'll show you the difference. Like, the Japanese card art. There you go. There's the Japanese card art, which I was hoping to pull one of those, and that is the English card for these. Like, I wish that the Japanese, I get more Japanese, but obviously, it seems like they don't really want me pulling those, which I'm tempted to just go and get a box just to try and pull one of these. But I think they're pretty rare on the English side. Like I would go and buy a Japanese booster box just for those card art, because that's just the way I tend to roll. Especially with me and my mates, we're sort of we're almost snobbish like that, but I don't like to sort of say we're snobbish. Spirit summoning, letter of acceptance. Yeah, because that's like a rip off from Hogwarts. Soothsayer adapt. I think I killed many of them well. Relic sloth, reckless implement, novice dissector, biomathematician. Okay, that's a long word. Why are you putting that in a card game that you have for kids? Cogworks, pigment storm, eager first year, pest. So remember, you gotta keep remember to swing these around, because yeah, the draft boosters have everything done backwards, because usually the good cards, everyone goes straight for the good cards. So versus seismology, whole monitor, spirit satchel, another blood mage as the rare, and we got the spark as the fancy art card. So this is the final boost. It is one of the 12 card basic stats boosters, and frankly, yeah, it's actually I've enjoyed these openings. Once again, thank you to the people who are representing Magic the Gathering here in Australia for sending me these along with this nice big pile of chocolate here, which is going to really destroy my waistline in time for my wedding. Thank you very much, guys. You know, that's you couldn't have just sent me more cards, but you know, I have no problem with more cards. More cards is always fun. So the last of the art cards, it's a pretty nice one there with the troll. He's pretty cool. Foil land, foil land, foil land, foil land. This from my magpies, with word up to all my magpies. Introduction to Annihilation, we got that. Burying in Books, Cogwork Harvest, Study Break, Angel's Guardian, Holidays General, which I've had before. I had them before. Is he a silver or anything? No. That. Zipper Boots. Oh, brought that back. Nice. I like Zipper Boot. Blood Mage, that looks to be a rare. Skin Veil. A Foil Essence Effusion. Lotus Blossom. Nice. Nice. What do we got here? So we have Suspend. It looks like a no-cost artifact. To spend 0/3 rather than play this card from your hand, pay 0 and remove it from the game with 3 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter when you remove the last play it without paying the mana cost. Sacrifice Lotus Plume at 3 mana of any color. Tap. Oh, it's a tap and sacrifice. Okay. So it's a delayed 3 mana boost. Interesting. A delayed 3 mana boost. So going through sort of what we had, we'll keep it to the good fun stuff, I suppose. In the set boosters, I'm really loving these art cards first and foremost. These art cards, I love them. There are 81 in the set, and it really is one of those things where I would love to just get a set of the art. The art in Magic the Gathering has always been extremely good. I've always loved that. We got some nice lands there. So the main ones that many people will start going for these little funky arts. Since they come in uncommon through mythic varieties, we go through them one last time. We got the 3 eliminates, then a gate, which looked pretty cool there. You counter spell. Infuriate, which is probably my favorite one thus far, because I love playing red and I love infuriating people. And Snakeskin Veil. So they're the interesting ones out of that. Now these are the rares that we bought. Colorless Blood Mage, Lotus Bloom, another Colorless Blood Mage, the Spark, which is interesting. That's a almost Nicobolus there. A foil Faithless Looting out of all the ones I could have pulled a foil for. Script Protector, Warhol Command. Nice little funky legendary creature cards. These will be good for commanders. Biblioplex, Dream Strix. And this is another one, Shale Dean of Radiance, that turns into Ambrose Dean of Shadow. Another Biblioplex, and Harmonize. Oh, and a Quadric Command. So we've got some interesting ones in there. And then we have the big boy cards. Nice 4 mythic rares that we pull. Day of Judgment, Ecological Appreciation, Increasing Vengeance, and our Planeswalker, Will and Rowan. So that pretty much brings that little bit to the end there. So I'm going to be interested to see what some of these are going to be worth. I do definitely. This could be a good chance for anybody, as per usual. A new set is usually a good time to get back in the Magic. Do I wish I got some of those nice Japanese arts? Yeah, but you know, hey, I'll take what I got. There's some good stuff here. Once again, thank you very much to the representatives of Wizards of the Coast here in Australia. I'm not going to give away who they are because everybody will try and track them down and try and get free cards. And no, they're nice people. I work with them with a lot of things that you see on the Outerhaven. And now I'm going to have to go and eat 50 grams of chocolate first. So 250 grams of chocolate. Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here on this little opening. And please head to the Outerhaven.net where you can find all your news notes in gaming and pop culture. We cover anything and everything. It doesn't matter what it is, cards, toys, games, movies, TV shows, and more. So until next time, see ya.